guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kitchen Cosplay, and tonight we are freaking out because you're watching Breaking Bad with us, guys!
Season 5, episode 12, Rabid Dog. Who's the Rabid Dog? I'm pretty sure it's Jesse right now. He's learned that Walter was the one who poisoned Brock. He made that connection and it was so epic how it happened. Like, I was surprised, but you saw it coming and I'm like,
I usually saw it coming.
That was a moment we've been waiting for him to finally learn the truth. And he doesn't even know about Jade. So, did you say Jade?
Jane.
I think I said mix of both. Sorry. I didn't know. It's Jane, right? Jane.
Jane.
Yeah, Jane.
With an N.
Jade. Anyway, yeah, he doesn't even know about Jane, so I'm like... So yeah, he showed up at his house with gasoline. He's setting fire to the place. He's gone crazy mad. And Walter, he knows that he's coming for him, so he took his gun, so now I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's got the gun, so careful, Jesse, I don't want him to die. Jesse beat the shit out of Saul. Poor Saul. All he's ever tried to do was do his job. But, I mean, he was also a part of this, so...
Yeah, but
he doesn't deserve to die, but a good beating.
He really didn't know what Walter was going to do with the race thing.
Saul has never been for murder, although he has mentioned it a couple times. He's not a bad guy, it's just that... Well, I mean, yeah, he's a shitty guy, but still.
But he wouldn't poison a kid willingly. That's what you want to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's a new low for Walter, like... And Jesse knows it. Like, he's done being manipulated. That moment where he cried and Walter just hugged him, that was so emotional and so well acted. Like, he's very good. But that was what he needed. Like, another lie, another manipulation attempt, and then learning that he never actually cared because he was ready to hurt someone he loved for his own, sake. Jesse is over this. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, Hank is stuck too. Like, he doesn't know what to do. Jesse is on a rampage. Walter is scared shitless. So let's see what happens in Rabid Dog.
Using Skyler. What's going on? Oh, it's just someone going after my house with a gun and gasoline.
You cannot very well tell her in public like this. So
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't subtle. Like, he was obviously in distress. So yeah. We're gonna find out what happens right now. Let's go. Oh, right at the same time. He's gonna see the flames burst. You put yourself in that situation, dude. It's your fault. Deal with the consequences.
You dig up your whole home, man.
Jesse! You show yourself right now!
Oh. You feel the love! You feel the love!
I care about you, Jesse, not of me! Still can't believe that it built up to this point, really.
Oh, man.
Man, season 1 is really far, guys.
Oh, yeah. A shot?
No, he's there?
Gone. What happened? Jesse, what are you doing, man? He started trying to burn the place up and then he decided to just... He doesn't go through with his plans. I'm scared of where he is, though.
I don't think we can stay here. I mean, not until we get new carpeting.
Uncle Hank and Aunt Marie, they got plenty of space.
No.
Hey, what about a hotel?
Hotel, that could be something. A good one.
I like the way you're thinking, yes.
Uncle Hank and Hotel? Hotel, yeah.
I'm paying for everything.
Okay.
She just knows.
Oh,
It looks good.
Dojo membership.
Women love scars on a man. Come on.
Jesus. Jesse did that?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, deep down he loves me.
So, where is he?
Still looking.
Keep looking.
What then?
Jesse is upset about the boy. I just need to explain to him why that had to happen.
More manipulation.
Okay, but say, just for the sake of argument, the kid's not in the mood for a nuanced discussion of the virtues of child poison. Then what?
You have a suggestion?
We were wondering if maybe this isn't an Old Yeller type situation. I mean, everybody
RABID DOG.
loved that mutt, but
Put
one
him
day
down.
he showed up Rabid and little Timmy. You saw the movie.
I
You're
heard it.
full of colorful metaphors, aren't you, so?
That's why we love you, buddy.
Old Yeller, just brimming with advice.
You're the one who actually does it, though.
Do not float that idea again. Find him.
I can appreciate that he doesn't just decide to kill Jesse.
Like you
Doesn't-
said,
I mean-
families
Off limit,
off limit.
but
I would like to know what's going on.
I appreciate that new version of Skylar.
First of all, it's no big deal. Jesse Pinkman, he got upset over this something he thinks I did.
Fuck off.
I did do it, but I did it for very good reasons. It's complicated.
I knew it. I told you that someday someone was going to come to our door and try to hurt us. And now here we are.
Jesse didn't go there to hurt
He
anyone.
poured gasoline all over our house, Walt. He tried to set our house on fire.
He changed his mind. He didn't do it.
What if he changes it back?
True.
We all need to just take a deep breath and calm down.
Jesse is
Because
off limits for Walter.
isn't just
He's gotta like kill him.
some rabid dog. This is a
A
person.
person that is a threat to us.
Oh,
What exactly are you saying?
You know what you're saying,
We've
Walter.
come this far. For us. What's one more?
but that one is important. That's where it gets tricky. He's never cared about the ones he killed before. He cares about Jesse. But it's selfish, though. Oh, dude.
Yeah, right. I did it before.
Oh yeah, we'll find out what happened to him.
Jesse! Stop what you're doing and turn and face me!
Oh, that's what happened.
You wanna know what he did? Put out the lighter. He poisoned the little kid. An 8-year-old boy just because, just has a move. You can't keep getting away with it.
Oh my goodness.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He won't. We don't want to burn him down. Let's do it together.
Oh, my two favorite characters working together. So that's what happened. I'm actually really happy. Damn the timing.
Oh my goodness, that was close.
Oh shit.
That was so close.
Okay, so listen. If I bring that kid in and put him in the system, Walt's gonna find out 5 minutes later.
Todd, just answer me this one question. Is this bad for Walt?
Yeah,
Good.
very.
Good. I'm staying. I'll heat up lasagna. Phone's ringing.
Jesse, listen, I want to fix this, okay? Whatever it takes.
He's gonna have his proof
Oh
on the
my-
phone.
He's got the proof sleeping in the guest room. has a lot of information. He just needs to do the right thing.
You know,
Your
he's
word
retired,
matters.
right? He's not in the business anymore, so you're never gonna catch him with a camcorder.
We're gonna catch him. You gotta do this first, okay?
It starts with this.
We need to have some
Just
faith in
tell us
Hank.
everything you remember. Any business dealings, any personal dealings,
Start with
any
the
criminal
beginning.
activity you were a witness or a party to, anything and everything. Just tell us your story.
Let's go, man. It's your time to shine.
I first met Mr. White's, Walter White, in junior year chemistry. He was my teacher.
I'm gonna be at Civic Plaza tomorrow at noon. I hope you'll give me the chance to explain myself. Talk through everything once and for all.
Oh, he's gonna have a wire and stuff? Get him to confess?
Wanna come and shoot me in the head, that's up to you.
Does he have the mental stability to do this?
You can't be serious.
Go and listen. He wants to explain himself. We put a wire on you and let him explain.
So your plan is to do his plan? you seriously think that this whole once and for all in the plaza thing is so he can talk to me?
Hey, Walt's ruthless. He'll do just about anything to protect his interests. I agree. Except when it comes to you. He cares about you.
Yeah, you mean when he's not ripping me off or calling me an idiot or poisoning people that I care about? Yeah, no, Mr. White's gay for me. Everyone knows that.
I mean it. Based on everything you told us. Paid for your rehab. Ran over those 2 drug dealers with his car. Sounds like he saved your life. Made you a 50-50 partner. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah, you know, he sort of did. I'm the only one near as good as him, so.
I don't know. The way you tell it sounds to me like he's manipulating you to stick around, like he doesn't want to lose you. I mean, all those
Exactly.
numbers he runs on you. Oh, I mean, the plaza is one of the most wide open public places in all of Albuquerque. It's the middle of the day. And Angie Gomez and I will be right there with you.
Look, you 2 guys are just guys, okay? Mr. White, he's the devil.
This is good.
He is smarter than you.
Unless you know another way to get the man, or unless you want to take your chances with the Banger Boys over in MDC, then this is it. This is what's happening.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's not that
Another SD card.
wrong.
Nacho Villa, Selma Hayek. Nacho Villa, Selma Hayek. You getting that?
Loud and clear, idiota.
Looking going.
No change. He's just sitting there.
I wonder if he bought the thing that Soul used to figure out like the radio
Maybe.
signals. Because I mean, after everything Walter's done, Jesse's not coming from nothing. Like, he's got experience in this. He knows Walter is always the one coming out on top. He looked like a killer dude. There's a guy sitting next to Walter that looks, from the back, looks just like Walter from a couple seasons ago. Did you see? With the green shirt?
Yes.
I mean, it's...
Well, that guy does look suspicious enough to me, so...
But maybe too suspicious. If he was actually there for
He's on
Jesse...
the move now. He's taking off. I think he's running.
Oh, no, kid, come on.
Hello. Nice try, asshole.
Jesse, where are you? I just want to talk to you.
No, I'm not doing what you want anymore. Okay, asshole?
This is just a heads up to let you know I'm coming for you. See, I decided that burning down your house is nothing.
Next time I'm gonna get you where you really live.
Jesse, listen. Jesse? Jesse?
The family? It's probably not even someone close to Walter. Damn paranoia! Or was it? Ah, yeah.
Paranoia, man!
Dude, what the hell?
What the hell was that all about, huh? What were you thinking?
Thinking there's another way.
What?
To get him. There's another way. A better way.
With his family, you think?
I mean, you wouldn't tell Hank, let's kill the wife.
Todd, I think I might have another job for your uncle.
Oh shit.
Mm,
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
gosh. And these guys, we know they've got connections. You know they're powerful. Like, they killed 10 guys in 2 minutes. Guys that were in prison. Love can only go so far. That's the thing. Like, we've said it several times with Walter. If you try to cross him, if you try to attack his family, this is when he's not going to stop at anything to stop you. He cares about Jesse until the family comes in. It's always been that way. Always. Yes, he sees Jesse as his son, but he won't put him before Walter Jr. or Skylar, ever.
Or Ollie.
What?
Don't forget Holly, man.
Oh, yeah, the baby, sorry. But still. Oh my god. We had them. We had something. I don't know what Jesse plans on doing. Like, recently he's been having pretty great ideas. Like, the train, that was his idea. The magnet, that was his idea. I don't know what he's gonna come up with here, but he's working with Hank, so he might not do something bad towards the family. Like, it's not in his character, I think, to go against a kid and Walter's wife.
No.
You know?
Well, I wouldn't put it with Skylar, but the kids, no.
But I think he knew maybe that, like, don't forget that he's been working with Walter since season 1. He knows him.
He knows the tricks.
He knows that by saying that to him, Walter was going to react somehow. One way or another, he's going to do something because he feels threatened. He feels that his family's threatened. And Jesse knows that when you threaten his family, he does something. He reacts.
He barks.
So I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to catch him working with Todd. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm really excited for this. But it's crazy to see, like, and it's one thing, like, Jesse has been in this show for so long, like, since episode 1, and now to see him interact with all of these other characters like this, it's so crazy, it's great, I love this, and, I mean, I'm not holding it against him that much, that he freaked out about the plaza, because, I mean, we know Walter, like, he knows Walter too, like, he's seen him do some crazy things, like, the bean stuff is still, like, pretty incredible. He knows what he's capable of, and I mean, I'm paranoid when it comes to Breaking Bad, so, I mean, Jesse has no reason to trust Walter whatsoever. No. Although, I gotta hand it to Hank, he did read Walt's character pretty good about his relationship to Jesse.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. Like, I mean, he did confess the entire series, so it's like Hank saw the show almost. And he's like, I mean, Walter is ready to manipulate you so you stay here, you stay with him, because he cares about you. Yes, exactly. That's what he's been doing since day 1, almost. He manipulates Jesse.
So we got proof, guys. Walter did care about Jesse.
Oh, he does care. Like, if he didn't care, Jesse would have been gone.
Yeah,
for a while.
Since season 1, technically.
Almost, like, yeah. I mean, there's a reason why. At first, he went back to Jesse over and over again because he needed him, and eventually that need turned into an emotional need. Like, he needed the kid in order to have that relationship, like that powerful relationship. Yeah. Him standing over Jesse, teaching him stuff, and actually having that response, that
little protégé.
Respect. There you go.
Yeah.
What? His protégé?
Yeah, his protégé.
Son protégé, yeah. He needed someone to respect him, to listen to him, and to take these lessons and actually care about what he had to say. Just like Jesse needed someone to love him, someone to acknowledge his value and think that he was important enough to, at the very least, teach him stuff. That that's such a bad relationship that they had from the beginning, and it twisted itself, like it changed and it got more intense. He got to see him as his son. I think Jesse might see Walter as kind of a father figure. There's a reason why when he's at Hank's house, he's watching, he's looking at the photo and he sees Walter with his wife, and he looks like what he used to look like in season 1, like in an average Joe, He sees the man he used to be, and there's like this slight hesitation, like that's what everyone else sees when they look at Walter. They see a family man. So there's this, I think there is this part of him that feels bad about having to take him down, but it's being overshadowed by all the grief and anger that came from learning about Brock. And then, but then it's enough to, put him like at an unease, like to make him uneasy, because he's like, who's gonna believe me? Once again, like that psychological trouble he's got, like of his worth being nothing, comes back. Who's gonna believe him over Walter?
Walter is the family man. He's the great chemist. He's a genius. He got family. He got resources. I'm just a deadbeat junkie.
Yeah, and I mean Walter has driven that in over and over again. Everyone has been doing this. Oh, you're just a junkie. You're worth nothing. You cannot do anything on your own. Stuff like that. People keep telling him that. Eventually, he believes it.
Oh.
It's a good thing that when he worked with Mike, he learned to appreciate himself a lot more. He learned to trust himself, and he learned that he was actually worth something when he was on his own. This newfound confidence is not strong enough to make everything else disappear, but it's enough for him to stand up to Walter now. At the end of it, it's always going to come back to Walter and Jesse. We always knew that. It's crazy because, I mean, they've been fighting one another for so long. It's crazy because now it feels serious. And Jesse is really going to try to bring him down. Just like Walter now, he's crossed that line. He doesn't want Jesse to be the rabid dog. He did say that to Skyler. He's like, he's not a rabid dog. He's a human being. Which, by the way, is very selfish because, I mean, with Walter, it's always like this. He's willing to make sacrifices as long as he's not the one losing people.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the families he's destroyed. Whereas Jesse always cares about, like, oh, we killed that kid. This kid's parents, like, they're probably, like, destroyed and stuff. He's thinking about that. Whereas Walter has always been like, oh, we had to do this to save our lives. We had to make that sacrifice. That kid had to die in order for us to keep going. Put his family on the line, put Jesse on the line, and suddenly, no, I don't want to kill anyone. Oh, you're taking me for a murderer? Have you gone crazy, Skyler? What is it you want me to do? Well, what you've been doing since episode 1, season 1, dude. Killing people to protect yourself. But he doesn't want to lose Jesse, just like he doesn't want to lose his family. So it's like, it's an actual sacrifice for Walter to go after him. But he made that last step. So Todd is going to come back, and that Jesse and Todd's relationship is not a good one.
I will be so much happy if Jesse take down Todd, because that face of him, like he shit higher than the hole.
And he's that kid, I think,
something like
after
that,
watching him with his uncle, and I don't know if it's his cousin or something, like the other guy, but I don't know. To see him with his uncle has brought some light to his character. Like, we know now that he probably grew up with this cool uncle that was tougher than everyone else, and he saw this as the ultimate status to get, and he was not there. Like, he probably thought he had a shitty life and he could not compare to his uncle. So now that he's in the business, he wants to brag. Like, he wants to do bad guy stuff and tough guy stuff and brag about it because he wants to be accepted by his uncle. He wants to be part of the gang.
Yeah, but still not okay.
I mean, I think he doesn't realize,
not.
Like, he doesn't see this as such a big deal. Actually, I think he wants to erase the emotion from the act because that's gonna make him tough. Like, oh, if my uncle can do it, I can do it too. So don't think about the consequences. Just act. I think that's what Todd is as a person, and that makes him a psychopath, a sociopath, I think. So
Sociopath, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, with Jesse has a grudge against Todd, and now he's bringing back the uncle and stuff. Maybe, I don't know what Jesse's plan is. I don't know what Todd and his uncle are gonna do. I'm scared because we know what they're both capable of. But Jesse has a tendency to surprise us. So, I'm rooting for them.
Let's be surprised.
I'm just really scared of what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm paranoid too at this point, so... That's such a good show. I swear, like, I literally went to my friend the other day, like, Axiel, the guy I want to show the Breaking Bad to, and I'm not giving you a choice. Like, I want to watch the show over again with you. So he's like, oh yeah, I can watch it on my own. I'm like, no. You're watching it with me. We're doing a reaction. Anyway, so yeah, this is getting so good. I mean, it's always been good, but this is getting intense. So we're gonna move on to the next episode.
The showdown is near, guys.
Yeah.
It is near.
4 episodes left. We need to find like the hazmat suit for the finale and stuff. So we also want to do like a makeup test where you're doing Jesse, right? And I'm doing
Jesse.
Walter.
You're gonna be Walter
With the bald cap. Yep. We're gonna do something. If we end up doing it, it's gonna be on Instagram. So this is gonna be cool. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So you know the drill, guys. You go down there, you click, and you subscribe. And if you don't want to, just need to wait for next week.
Yes.
Next week on YouTube. So see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.